Hello. All right, let's get that daily dose. I'm not so daily, but you know, whatever, I don't care. Okay, let's see what wants to come through. What is it that you need to hear, or what can help you? What is the message that is for your highest good today? What is something that's going to help you today, help you focus, help you move on, help you bring clarity, confirmation? What needs to come through? Just do 3 cards. Oops. There's the first one. Okay, y'all. I have done 3 readings in a row, and this motherfucker has come out. This guy has come out. Oh, okay. In each one. Okay. So Knight of Cups. The Hermit. One more, please. There we go. Ooh, yeah. There's the King of Swords. Okay. So I did hear like revelation. I did hear the word revelation. More so like realization. Somebody's had an epiphany. I feel like somebody was humbled, whether it was you or some other person. There was a very humbling energy and a wising up. So, Knight of Cups, we have action over here, and Cups, we have a lot of emotion. The Hermit, this is really introspective, going within, internalized, really wise energy too. Someone who really, maybe you're doing a lot of inner work, inner shadow work, maybe someone else you know is. There's a lot of wisdom that comes from this energy. And the King of Swords is, you know, kings are just, you know who you are, you know what you stand for, you're grounded and centered in this particular suit. And this one is of the swords, and that's the intellect. So we have the mind, we have communication, we have, you know, your thinking brain, but also just this wisdom and this knowledge. There's a lot of maturity and a lot of growth. There is something here, like I said, somebody was really humbled. I don't get a sense of like any sort of embarrassment, whatever your situation, but this could have been you, this could have been someone else. Somebody here has been really humbled and has been taking a lot of time to really like assess themselves, like really looking at themselves in a bigger picture. And I think the action that this person, be it you or someone else, is taking in order to do that is a very self-nurturing energy. Someone's taking a lot of time to say, I know what I need and I'm going to take care of myself in this way. And you know, something I'm getting is like maybe you're just now, maybe you're like, I need to go to therapy. Totally cool, right? That's amazing progress. That's amazing in itself. Everybody can benefit from that. And so maybe like you or someone that you know or someone that you're with is like, I need to go to therapy because I know that this is going to really help me. It's going to help give me a lot of like clarity. And there's a lot of self-care in doing that. It's a big step, but because it's, you know, sometimes like people haven't gone to therapy or it can be resistive. I'm not saying like this is not true for everybody, but like not saying you or whoever, you know, might be this is against therapy, but it's always difficult to take that first step to doing something better for yourself. Same thing with like the gym, same thing with like eating healthy. taking that first step to really put into practice the thing that's going to take a lot of discipline. It's going to take the work. It's going to take discipline. It's going to take time, energy, commitment, persistence and perseverance to keep going. Because just because it benefits you doesn't mean that it's easy. And I think that there's something here that's really beautiful. And it's like I'm getting a heartwarming, but also a very healing energy that, if this is you, it's like you're doing the absolute best thing that you could do right now. And maybe you're somebody who's thinking like, I don't know if I'm doing what I need to do. I don't know if I'm doing enough. Like maybe you're struggling right now in any capacity and you're wondering should you be going to the gym? Should you be eating healthier? Should you be, seeing a therapist? Should you be going to the doctor? Like there's so many options and it's hard to do all of it at once. You definitely need to do what especially when it's in the medical sense, right? Go to a doctor if you're feeling sick or if you're questioning something. But if it's like, mental health, in this particular reading, like I'm not a therapist by any means. I am not going to tell you to go do something or, see somebody or whatever, but, go get the advice of a professional if you're ever questioning or ever feeling not right or something's wrong. But I do get the feeling that if you are feeling or questioning, am I doing this right? Am I doing the right thing? Should I be doing something else? Am I doing enough? I feel like I need support and I need help, but maybe are you feeling like you're getting enough, or is it enough, or is it the right step, right? We can question these things all the time, even if we're like, I know that I should try this, at least consider it. And then once you start, you question and second guess yourself, doubt yourself and your actions, but you're doing what's best for you. And I do want to say that I think this is confirmation that you are absolutely taking the right steps in whatever it is that you're trying to do to help yourself in any situation. I get therapy as the example, and that's kind of what I was picking up in this reading. That doesn't have to be the exact, story or the exact example. But I do just get a sense that, with this Knight of Cups, I do feel like this is your energy, that you are taking the action to put into you, to pour into you, to take care of you. And it's allowing you a lot of like that, like with this Hermit, it's allowing you a lot of this beautiful introspective, like, oh yeah, okay, I really did need this, or just this is actually reassuring. This is positive. I didn't realize it would be so beneficial. And there is a sense of humbling. And like I said, it's not something that I feel is like an embarrassing humbling, because, sometimes you can be in those situations and it's like, oh God, but I don't get that. I think that you're more or less like, oh, it's almost like, I wish I would have done this sooner. Okay, right? I said therapy was the example and that's what I was feeling, but it doesn't have to be the exact case. So whatever it is that you're doing, it could be you're joining like, I forgot what they're called, like a group, like an alternative healing group, or maybe you're starting like, I want to go to church on Sundays. I really want to go to like, Bible study, or whatever it is that fits for you, that is calling to you, that feels like something you really need, that is going to be the thing that's going to help you the most, give you peace, give you answers, and allow you to work internally on yourself. I think that this is just a confirmation that you are doing everything that you possibly can, and you're doing all the right things. The King of Swords here is like, what I was really getting with all of this is just that, yeah, you're really like, with that wising up energy, is like you're not just wising up and you're getting smarter, like, and not saying like, oh duh, you should have done it. It's you are growing as an individual and you're learning along the way. And sure, you're having those humbling moments and you're having those realizations and you're realizing what you've always needed or maybe what you could have done sooner. But regardless, you're here now and you're doing it, and that's amazing. So I do feel like that's what this is really trying to say, is that you're doing everything you can. You're taking all the right steps. There's a lot of positive wisdom, energy, like positive reinforcement here. I really do get a big sense of this self-love with the Knight of Cups. Like, you're not just like, it's not just a bunch of like love that you have. It's actionable love. It's something you're doing for yourself. Maybe it's bubble baths. I mean, like, in the very basic sense, but whatever that action is that you're like, just been needing to do that. And like, this doesn't have to be therapy. It doesn't have to be church. It could also be exercise. It can be, going to the gym, and maybe going to the gym or working out, doing yoga even, is like, not only does it feel good for your body and it takes care of you, but working out and moving your body physically in activity or something, it always brings so much clarity. You're really able to, like, a lot of people like will say, I'm not a gym person. It's not necessarily for me, but I think it's fantastic when people are just like, I found myself at the gym. I found my thing at the gym and I have so much peace, and I'm able to work through my emotions when I'm there. I'm like, fuck yeah, I get it. Like, that's what it's there for. Your opportunities and resources are all around you. So I do feel like there's some sort of action you're taking for yourself to help yourself. It's really beautiful. And this is just a reinforcement for whoever needed to hear it, that you are doing enough. You are taking all the action that you can. Don't feel like you're not doing enough. You're human. You can only do so much. And delay is everything. So like, in this life, you have to be patient with how things unfold, and you have to be patient with yourself and give yourself grace to move through everything that is both good and bad and easy and complex. So just give yourself grace, move through it, but keep progressing. I just got this feeling, like, I felt really compelled to say, keep going with this. You might come to a point where you're like, oh, do I want to keep doing this? Is this something that's going to help me? Maybe you kind of hit that like plateau or something. You're like, is this really making any difference? Yes, it is. I promise you it is. Don't give up. So if you're at that point where you're already in this journey and you're like, oh, I don't know if this is working for me. I don't know. It doesn't feel like it's progressing. I promise you, we all go through those plateaus and breakthroughs. If you have a breakdown, remember that's a breakthrough, not a, breakdown might feel ugly and look ugly and do all the things that you just wish it didn't and isn't. But breakdowns are breakthroughs, however that looks. And so those breakthroughs are really beautiful. So just know that, you're on the right path. You're doing everything right. You're doing everything you can. You're taking care of yourself. Good on you to keep going. And for those of you who are questioning what you should be doing, or if you should, maybe you're like, I don't know if I should go to the gym, and you've asked this question yourself like 50 times. Yes, you should probably go to the gym and just try it. Or, go to yoga, or join that group, or go to church, or, go find some people to hang with. Maybe, I don't know, go play Frisbee. Like, anything that you're like, I don't know if I need it. I don't know if it's really gonna help me. It probably will, if it's something that feels like it might move your body or it might move your mind. So that's the message that I have. I hope that you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time.